The core issue right now is how do we get a sovereignty for the Palestinian people and how do we assure security for the Israeli people? And that's the essence of this negotiation. And that's not to say settlements are not important. It is to say that if we solve those two problems, the settlement problem will be solved. And so I don't want to put the cart before the horse.
President Obama meeting with the Palestinians today. He has talked about Iran. He's talked about peace in Israel, and today dealt with the settlement issue a number of different ways. But he changed. He changed his tone, essentially undercutting the Palestinians' argument that the settlement issue has to be resolved before negotiations resume. At least it sounded like that. Let's bring in our panel. Steve Hayes, senior writer for the Weekly Standard. Juan Williams, columnist with The Hill, and syndicated columnist Charles Krauthammer. Charles, he didn't say unconditional negotiations, but boy, it really sounded like he was heading that way.
And the statement you just showed, I think, is one of the most important ever made by a president of the United States about Arab-Israeli peace. What he essentially was saying to the Palestinians and the world is, yes, I'll say that settlements are a problem, they're legitimate, etc. But the main issue is Israeli security and Palestinian statehood. If you can achieve that, in other words, if you get a peace between a Palestinian state and a Jewish state, then you draw the line. Everybody understands that when the line is drawn between the territories, Israeli settlements will be, the Israeli settlements on the Palestinian side will all be evacuated. So he is saying the problem will be solved if there is a peace agreement. It is not an obstacle because, as in Gaza, all the settlements were removed. There will not be settlements. There won't be Jews left on the Palestinian side of the line. So this is a way to truly undercut the Palestinian argument, and this is what Abbas has been now saying for all of Obama's first term. I cannot negotiate unless there's a freeze in settlements. Obama understands today, as he did not at the beginning of his term, that that is entirely a ruse. He wants a negotiation, so he's saying to the Palestinians, the ball is in your court, no preconditions, you can start right now, and you should. That is a major change in position.
Well, we don't know